This is the third video of our Spring Boot series. In last video, we had seen how can we return a list of objects to the user. We had created one in-memory list of objects and returned it to the user. Currently, we are not hitting database. We will gradually build the application and will use more and more features of Spring Boot. In this video, we will create an endpoint that will accept an ID from the user, and if that ID is present in our list, it will return that employee object to the user. So now let us create it. So here we will add one more get mapping, and this time this get mapping will have curly braces and we will have ID. We are using these curly braces because we are going to read this ID from request URL. That's right. Return type would be employee, get employee by ID. Let us write @path variable. This annotation will help us read ID from request URL. In our case, ID is long. So we'll read it. And remember, this ID and this should match. So if we are writing here like IDs, then this should be IDs. And this name can be anything. Since we are only writing ID. Now what we will do, once we get that ID, we will iterate over our list using a for loop, employee emp in employees, and if employees ID is matching with the ID provided by user, then we will return this employee object. Otherwise, we will return null. So let us restart our application and see. So if you see here, our application has restarted. Now let us go to the Postman and see, first of all, see how many total employees are there. So 1, 2, 3. 3 employees are there. Now we will hit one more URL where, see, I am sending one here. This one will map to the ID of this. So here we will receive 1 in this ID. So we should be getting this employee as a return. Let us see if it is working or not. See, we are receiving employee 1. Now let us try to get employee with ID 2. Employee with ID 2 is also returning. Now let us check one ID that is not present, say 20. We are receiving status as OK, but no output because we have returned null from our application.